Yeah, let's probably remember to pick up a military grade helmet. That's brockling a bit. There we go. So let's see what we need to do. I was thinking about making a crawler, or at least maybe trying a caravan as well. That sounds quite cool. But let's try making a crawler. A little crawler right there. So generic Earth DNA sample. We should probably set up something that produces these on demand. How's the power looking? Oh, power still holding strong. Perfect, the AUG power is amazing. Let's see, we have this whole setup over here that's been, well, it's kind of weirdly set up. To make nothing that makes completely sense. One of the worst things that happen in the base right now. Make generic. Now we should be able to do what's in this chest right now. One every 25 seconds. That should be easy enough to do. So fine. That's going to give us some generic Earth DNA. And we need 20 of those. Poor alien sample we should have. Other thing we do have. We have a second creature lab I can just kind of use for something. Get different kind of fluids into. Yeah, we do have one somewhere in storage. So let's just get that flown in. Come on, little robots. Please deliver my creature lab from somewhere around the base. Is it you? It's you. And I want to make... Look, I have these, except the last one, I have the first 5. Then I want to make one crawler. So, to make this somewhat easy to do, let's just get a requested chest. Get most of the things we need just right off the bat. Then we just need the blood and a few other things. Get going. Hopefully we have a bit of saline water left. We do. That's perfect. Unless that's fine. Let's get the saline water in first. Right here. Get you out. And we'll just empty the barrels afterwards. And let's see what kind of thing this is. Then we'll do the blood afterwards. Come on, deliver some barrels, please. Well, wait, I'm just gonna have to keep an eye on the tar as well. Okay, now we're at 20k because these are start to kick into gear, I think. Okay, so we have more than enough tar. That's perfect. I go saline water. That means we can stop you and get you emptied out. Same with you, and change you to blood. Ooh, my first animal thingy-majig. That's gonna be cool. And you'll go this way. And there and there. That seems somewhat good. So please request some blood. 20 barrels should be more than enough. We only need about 6. Okay, just gone, please. Out you. There goes the blood. That means you can go away. And now we pretty much have everything we need for the Crawdon. Yeah, barrels of blood. It's much easier doing it that way. Wonder why Dracula never did that. Had to go find new blood every night. Well, you can just have a barrel in the back. So we just need one more generic sample that is being made up here. How much is that actually used for if you want to make more? Not really that much more. Oh, the Hadiyasu. I think that's the flying thing. Well, that's way into the future. Let's see here. You are almost done. Let's just steal some polyethylene sample from there. There we go. And some cDNA. There we go. You can just kind of go away. I think you can take the rest from somewhere else. This was so stupid I forgot the moss. Oh wait, I have the moss right there. Look at that, guys. We're making a Crawdon. Oh. I'm looking forward to seeing what this is. That looks quite cool, the power lines. Steam and wow. Oh, is the Ark having problems? No? Well, that's completely fine. It just can't keep up anymore with what we have. Oh, we're using a ton of power all of a sudden, and it fluctuates quite a bit. Rather hype. I'm not quite sure. Oh wait, something is most definitely wrong. It's because of these over here. Syngas is completely gone. Is that because that tar is out? Yeah. I think this might have drained our systems quite bad. Let's do this and let's kick back into gear our old power right here. Just for a little while. That seems that might be the best solution at the moment. Let's do that and that. Yeah. It seems the combustion thing couldn't really keep up anymore. We might have to upgrade our arcs a bit. Don't worry, I have some backup power. But we will need to increase the arc production a bit more. Since it only costs raw fiber and food, and we have that in spades, it shouldn't be that bad. That seems good. I just need to... tar, how's that looking? 1818. It is lacking a bit. I'm guessing this one down here was consuming way too much tar to make the syngas. Or from the syngas. Yeah, coal is always a sure thing. It might actually be because we're also running out of biomass. Yeah, let's stop the combustion for a little while, but right now what we have to look at is Crawdon. Crawdon. That was a horrible pun, but that was actually quite good. What can this? Ooh. Yeah. Look at that thing. Oh, I can carry a ton of things. It requires. Does it require? Ah, fish meat. Oh, I can use fish for this one. Let's give me some fish, please. Let's do it there. Hopefully I have some left. Give me, how many do I have in storage? That's a lot. Let's get 100. Don't even know how high to stack. Let's try and see this. 120 in storage. That's actually quite good. Oh, turn on a bit of light. It's getting a bit dark in here. There we go. Here's some fish, my precious. Ring. Oh, it's way easier to control than a car. Is it strong? Okay, it's somewhat strong. That's so nice, we can have more inventory slots. Ring. Whoa, that is quite quick. Oops. Okay. So that's the crawler. I can remove that from that one then. This one has also been used to make urea. And take that one away as well. Yeah, look at that. It's a very maneuverable tank slash car thing. So that is looking very good. Seconds. Okay. So let's see here. What should we do then? We have that sun, we have this one done. Probably need to use it for something soon. Vehicle should also be building up very nicely. Didn't I put a limit on this one? Why does it keep outputting then? I have to go and check this. I'm quite sure I put a limit on it. This one is... Ooh. Very fast. Oh, okay, there we go. Why do you keep doing this to me? Is it less than... Oh. If it's less than 500 enables, why does it keep outputting it then? That's weird. Ah, thank you, Kobai. Crowder hype. That makes no sense whatsoever. You're not working correct. That's the wrong seat I took. Gigasig MK1 less than 500. Please stop. Let's assess if I set it to 5,000, then it should turn green. It does. That's something we will have to figure out. Yeah, but then I should have some flowers left. Because right now, look, there's none in storage over here. It all goes in here. Get deposited in, it works. And then it should stop outputting now. And now it stopped outputting. Seems like something was broken before. That made no sense. Oh, well, at least now it's not outputting. That is the most important thing. Otherwise, could we expand our AUG power out? We could pretty much double this. This takes 40 seconds to make one untired. That takes 20 seconds. Overhead takes... How long does this take? 20 seconds? 2, 4, 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's just do this. Let's add 4 more just to see if it can handle 8. How did you do that, Kobai? How did you make a different color? That's something I don't know how to do. The 2 of you. Slash me. Those two will work. And there and there. Make 2 more as soon as you get some aluminium delivered. We do this instead. One. Just a bit more, please. 2. Ah. True. Yeah, poor ox. But this is better than the factory. Or the glue factory, or whatever you want to call it. So that works. That should get these nice and running. Oh, did that just input 41? That's a bit. Well, let's see if this can keep up with how much we are getting in terms of generating power. At least that did pretty much stop our steam engines dead in their tracks. That is actually what I want. Because all of this is pretty much renewable food and power. But eats quite a lot of fish, to be honest. You're a hungry fella, ain't you? Let's see how much does it use. Oh, it uses quite a lot. Oh, but only uses when you accelerate. Hilarious. Okay, so that is solved. Science is also going up quite quickly. Let's just check. Oh, quickly. 7.8 per minute. That is not that fast, but it is at least producing. So, what else are we lacking? That is fine. Most of our raw inputs are good. What is lacking in terms of biomass. And our tar is looking... We are producing 18k, but that doesn't seem like enough, and I think a lot of it comes from this process right here. Also gives us tailings, that's completely fine. That's 100 tar, 100... Oh, it just can't... Going as fast as it can. Why does it look like it can't output fast enough? Oh! Oh, because we have tar barrels in surplus. That's perfect. That's exactly what I want to see. As long as it's collecting the ones from up here, and it's not really. I'll give this an active provider instead. And just limit this to only run if there is less than, let's say, 1,000 barrels. And the other one, or less than 2,000, this will run, and the other one will only run if there is less. Let's try this. I think that will work because I actually want those to output first before we use the stone. So go that way. Tar barrel, if that is less than 2,000, please output, and it's true. So let's copy you to here. A few more somewhere else. Here. And let's start with these two for now. Then I can change you into an active provider. And I can change this one into an active provider. And we have some tar up here. 2 is a bit overkill, but it's fine. Right. Active provide. Of course, remember to grab this one. And place you there and there. Crude oil. Small tar production somewhere in here. Very small tar production. That can just stay as is. Do we have any other tar left? Can't remember. Probably not. Probably have to go out and get some soon. It means you can go away. And that should make sure we have more tar in the network. As soon as all this gets picked up anyway. And that will start to output from these again. So that is building up now. That's perfect. That means we can actually expand this out if we want to. And we actually kind of want to get... Ooh. Go. Can we just double this production? I think that would work. Oh, hey, Morsel Sniper. So what if we just... Oh, it's going very well. I am getting quite far. Oh, hope I would probably say I'm just starting, but I feel like it's going better and better each stream. And I have what's it called... my logistics science up and running. I have quite a few animals. What's it called? I have both my science running. I have my simple circuit automated, so in that regard it's quite good. And my power is quite good as well, using orc power. So all in all, it's actually going better than could be expected. Just need 3. And I have pretty much all, I think it's called tier 1 animals. Except the sponge culture, I think it's called, not sponge. The xylopho, something. I might just want to make that as well. That's one. So, there we go. Please place you in. Then we have more key code going, we need some labs. Xypho. That's probably the easiest way to pronounce it. And all of this is going. So we have enough key code, we can soon turn that into fiber for our animals to provide the power. How's the production of food going? That is still very strong. So that's perfect. So let's see, what is the next part? I have these, I kind of want to get the last of these set up, just so we have all of them. So if we look at my life, I want to make that thing. And we have everything we need. Oh wait, we need the fetal serum. I think we looked at that last time as well. Got some guts. And we can't make guts yet, so can't get this yet anyway. So I can't make the first one. Yeah, because I need to get to this one. Oh, I'm only 2 away. So that's actually quite good getting to that. Let's get you away. And then we can actually get the next one right here. We wanted 2. Might as well. Then we're 1 step closer to the next part. Oh, there's also oil processing even. Where I can get some of these. Heavy oil from crude oil. Do it this way instead. Let's see. So what's holding up our green is still just bones? Seems so. But you are producing at a somewhat decent speed. Could in theory just add in a second one producing here. Get more bone through. Let's do that. It's what's holding us back. So let's do this. I'd like to take you, place you down right there to double our production a bit. We just need 1, 2, 3, and the soul will go in, get delivered down here, and the rest will slowly get in, and that will make us almost double our production. I'll just keep these. The arcs can be collected right over here. That's perfect. That is self-expanding. That's good. Yeah, just need the soil getting flown in. The rest of the food is going to get delivered, and the water barrels. That is good. Very easy to expand. 3. That's the last ones. Did I ever make the Ulrich? Can I make the Ulrich? That's the question. Tide Ulrich you can run as well. I don't want you to. I want to make that one. Get the recipe for it. Horse DNA. Good alien sample. Oh, that's not something I can get yet, so let's skip the Ulrich for a little bit. And just focus on increasing our science production. It's fine. Mars is fine. Seaweed is fine. This one is also going great. So is the fish is actually going very well. How fast is fish producing? Quickly enough, so that could actually mean that we might just expand this one down by 1, just to get a bit more of this through. So if I do this, will that line up? Oh, almost. Go, and then the rest should line up. This one might lack one. Oh, it seems fine. That should start itself with the fish. That's going to give us some more bone. Might actually use all of this for something. And let's go and see. That one is used for that. Please save that recipe. I also need to figure out this one together with steam. Will give us a lot. Don't want that. I want to just get these bones instead. They are much more important. All of this food. And some further ahead. What are you used for? Further ahead. And, oh yeah, the slate as well. We can turn it into this one. The steam can probably be made just in the boiler. Both levels work. Yeah, 100. Yeah, that's fine. That we will just set up. Butchering is right there, so let's do it right next to it. Come on, my little crawler. We're going on an adventure. You go through a tree. Easy. So, time to set up a bit of butchering. Sorry, not butchering. I have to use the parts. We have all of these things I can use. I can feed you to the Orc as well, if I don't want to use the Orc food. Meat instead. Meat is less... Oh, yes, unless it's renewable in other sense. But skin... I'll do something in the future. Also, right now it's just the bones that's interesting, I think. Yeah, the rest we'll save for the future. Right now I just want to use the bones for that. Oh. There we are. I'll give us more fish in. Do that. I'll give us more bones. And let's get some bone processed. Send 5 in fluid bed reactor. That I actually can make. I actually think we have them in storage as well. Let's just do this for now. Go right there, and I want you to make bone, please. Fire 205 seconds. This produces 60. It's almost 1-to-1. And that's actually good enough ratio for me. So in theory, just doing this. Adding a pump. Somewhat good, so could in theory just do that. Get you to the corner. Get some raw coal. For now. That will give us this one. This can continue down, so let's not block that side. Let's just set it up over here with outputs. Oh! Eco-unfriendly. That's one of the vanilla recipes. That should be fine. That should give us... Bone can just go through. Bone is less than 500. You'll work. I think that's a fine way to do it. I'll give us a bit more bone than we had before, at least in a second. But in theory, oh, that's fine. There we go.